Is this really a debate? It's really a thing? Tubi versus Netflix? Yeah, it is. Anyway, so in my travels, I've noticed that some people in the business have tried to turn up their nose at Tubi. Now, I'm not completely oblivious. I get it. Netflix has the marquee value here. Netflix is the name. When people frown up their nose at Tubi, it just lets me know two things. One, you don't know the history of a lot of these streaming channels, and you just don't understand the business. One of the main criticisms of Tubi is amateur content, right? Okay, so what? There's content on there that's shot by amateur filmmakers. Kudos to Tubi for allowing these filmmakers in the field to do what they need to do. And let's be honest, some of you guys make great stuff, but a vast majority of you, you wouldn't even make it to Netflix. That's just the reality. I'm not trying to be harsh. Would you rather be a big fish in a little pond or a little fish in a big pond? Matter of fact, not even a little fish, a tiny microscopic piece of bacteria in a big pond. Is that what you would rather be? Just so you can say, I'm in a big pond? Okay, cool. You and I, we just don't think alike. That's great, no problem. But you know who else has a lot of amateur content? Amazon Prime. You know who else has a lot of amateur content? YouTube. But you know what? They're over there making millions of dollars. Mr. Beast, what's the little boy's name? Ryan? PewDiePie? There's a whole bunch of people over there making millions. And they're also side by side with a bunch of amateur content. And let's be honest, a lot of us start off with amateur content. Here's what it is. I started off as an amateur. Why am I going to frown my nose at other amateurs? The other thing is the earnings. The people that really push Netflix don't understand how Netflix works. And the people who's frowning on Tubi in the business don't understand how Tubi works. But when you sit back and crunch the numbers, for example, Tubi has about 80 million monthly active users. And Netflix has almost 250 million subscribers. Big difference, right? But let me ask you this. Who do you think is making more money? Tubi or Netflix? Most people will say Netflix, duh. So let me ask you this other question. Who should be paying their creators more money? Tubi or Netflix? Don't malfunction now. Netflix, duh. But guess who pays their people more money? Tubi. If you have a project and 50 million people watch it on Tubi and 50 million people watch it on Netflix, who do you think is going to pay you more? You're not going to make more money on Netflix. You're going to make less money on Netflix. And here's why. Number one, Netflix is going to license your movie for a period of time. 3 years, 4, 5, 10, 15. I don't know how long they're going to license it for. It's different for different people. But they're going to license your project for a flat fee. That means no matter how many people watch it, if all 250 million of their subscribers watch it every day, you're only getting a flat fee. You don't believe me? One of the biggest shows that was on Netflix was Squid Game. I think they said Netflix made $1 billion. How much of that do you think went to the guy who created the show? Tubi, on the other hand, they pay you based on how many people are watching your show. Wouldn't you rather get paid based upon how many people are watching your show rather than just a flat fee? Do you think the guy who made Squid Games would have loved to be paid based on how many people watch this show versus a flat fee? That's just simple business. So for me, the earnings, the payout, It's in favor of Tubi. It's not in favor of Netflix. But Netflix sounds good. Ooh, I was on Netflix. Okay. But actually, this is a little premature. We're talking about earnings. But can you even get on Netflix? That's the question. Can you... Listen, there's a lot of people that's going to tell you, oh, I know somebody who said we could get this on Netflix. They're lying. It's a lie. People talk about Netflix like it's that easy to get on the Netflix. It's not. You and I, me and you, could have a movie. Let's say we both shot a movie. Same movie or same quality, right? Same type of stars, A-list, Z-list celebrities, right? And equal quality. I could get it on Tubi in 30, 60 days. How long would it take you to get on to Netflix? Honestly. You know, with your friend who, you got the friend who's the baby mother, baby father, cousin, uncle, doorman of the person who's going to get you onto Netflix, right? That person. How long is that going to take?
3,000 years later.
You won't get it. But I understand. It's the marquee. It's the name. Netflix. Doo-doo. I get it. You just want to say you on Netflix. But as an independent director, filmmaker, producer, writer, actor, Tubi is the way to go. Use it as a stepping stone. But I'll tell you this too. Amazon Prime, Netflix, they both kind of started in a similar way to Tubi. So a lot of people are actually concerned that Tubi is going to go the way of Netflix, meaning they're going to start closing their doors and you independents will not be able to get in. That's a possibility because there was a time where Amazon Prime, anybody could get their content up there. And they had a problem because people were just literally putting up anything. They tightened the strings a little bit. They started curating some things and it made it a much better experience right now. Same thing with Netflix. It wasn't like a wild, wild west like Amazon or like YouTube, but they still had some low budget content on their channel. And if you look, you probably still see some of it up there. But I'm not gonna go into that and I'm not gonna point anybody out. But that's how these channels start. They start with the independents. They start with the amateur content creators. And then they build up their library. And then they build up their popularity. And then they cut everybody off. They switch over. Once they become a household name, they switch over. Just think about it. The same amount of people that know about Netflix know about Tubi now, for the most part. So they've already done phase 1, building up their name. Phase 2, building a library. They have the largest library of any channel right now, 200,000 pieces of content. Phase 3, knocking out some of that amateur content, possibly. So, as an independent creator, you gotta think outside the box. The people who got in early with Amazon Prime, the creators who got in early with Netflix, those people who built relationships early on, they're probably all doing great right now. They probably have incredible relationships. They probably get incredible budgets if they need it. They probably get prime time location because they built relationships early when everybody was laughing. Tubi is going in the direction of Netflix. So the people who are staying in now, the people who are getting in now and staying in now and building that reputation, those are the people, the ones that are building the relationships. Those are the people that are going to stay around when things go to the next level. And lastly, ask yourself, would you rather be a big fish in a little pond or a little fish in a big pond? So, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, but it's kind of based on some factual things. In my opinion, Tubi is better than Netflix for independent film producers. Stop thinking about Netflix. Stop talking about it. Stop worrying about them. The only thing they have over Tubi is a marquee name. That's it. And on that note, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching my video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Make sure you grab my Filmmakers Journal or my YouTube planner, and I'll see you.